Very good morning, my dear students. We are studying fourth unit, that is international business. And in our previous video, we have studied introduction, meaning, and distinction between domestic and international business. We have spent enough time. We have discussed different aspects of international trade. International business. In this video, we shall focus on second subtitle, that is characteristics of international business. It is similar to the characteristics of international trade. Now, let us have a brief knowledge about the characteristics or features of international business. I have presented this explanation in table form. Look at the table. First column, features or characteristics. Next column, explanation in brief. First one is international business is heterogeneous in character. Heterogeneous in what sense? In many sense. In all sense. In all dimensions, international trade is heterogeneous in nature. But we shall specify this heterogeneous with reference to economic heterogeneity, political heterogeneity, social heterogeneity, religious heterogeneity, and many on, and so on. Economic environment, political environment, social environment, religious environment, science and technology environment, it is not the same or identical in international business. It is different, and there where international business is heterogeneous in nature. Second one, international risk is too high. Mean to say that the second characteristics of international business is risk is too high, risk is too much, because profit is too much. Risk always to the extent of profit, or profit to the extent of risk. There is a correlation, and many theories in economics have proved it, that there is a relationship between risk and profit. They are directly related. The degree of risk in international business is very high because things are unknown. Environment is unknown. There are many unknown forces and factors in international business involved. Therefore, risk is too high, and therefore profit is also too high. This is the second characteristics of international business. Third one, adapt and adjust. Who should adapt? Who should adapt? It is the businessman, not the consumer. Consumer will never adapt in modern days. Consumer is versatile. He expresses multiple desires. He expresses multiple wants. He expresses imaginations. Accordingly, businessmen, producers, manufacturers, suppliers are supposed to adapt. This is adaptability and adjustability. That is the third characteristics of international business. Next one, global and longer vision and mission of international business. In international business, the mission, the vision, the objectives must be global in nature. Vision must be longer. A business firm must prepare policy, strategy, vision, mission on global level, and they must be for long term. Next characteristics of international business is market segmentation on the basis of product, customers, climate, region, and so on. Markets are divided. On what basis? On the basis of product, on the basis of consumers, on the basis of climatic conditions, on the basis of regions, and so on. Next one, size of the firm differs in terms of investment, production, employment, and income generated. Firms' size differ in all these on all these parameters. International business is complex and conflict due to nature of international business. These are important characteristics or features of international business that we should keep in our mind. After studying this, we need to have brief knowledge about the challenges that we come across in international business. Number one, geographical factors. Geographical conveniences or inconveniences. Maybe distance, maybe the surface, maybe environment. There are many geographical challenges that a business firm has to face in international business. If you want to do business in Europe, climatic conditions are too adverse, cold. This is a challenge for Indians to enter into international business in Europe. If Indians wants to enter into international business in Middle East or even countries, the desert is a challenge, hot climatic conditions. In Africa, it is the forest or mountains. Like this, when you enter into international business, you face many geographical, climatical, and environmental challenges. Next challenge in connection with social lifestyle. An Indian can do business easily within the country because the Indian businessman is familiar with social, traditional, religious behavior of the people in the country. But if an Indian wants to enter into international business, he faces challenges related to social behavior, religious behavior, cultural factors. So many challenges are there in connection with social lifestyle or religious lifestyle. In third place, legal challenges. In domestic business, the law remains more or less the same with minute differences. But when it comes to international business, you are doing business with many countries of the world, and each country has its own different legal setup, different legal policies. The moment you understand legal policies of Japan, the Europeans may come up with different legal policies. The moment you adjust with European legal policy, Australians may come up with different legal policies, or you may, when you enter first time, you may again change your mindset and know what are the legal policies of Australia. Behavioral factors. The behavior, the taste, the habit, the income, socio-economic background of the consumers in each country is different from other countries. You need to understand it. You are entering into business. If you do not understand this, and if you enter into business, you may likely incur losses. Economic forces, they are not uniform. So these are the challenges that a businessman face in international business. What are the opportunities? There are opportunities. It's not that international business has only drawbacks, only challenges. There are many opportunities, there are many advantages. What are the opportunities of international business? More profits and greater scope for business. Sky is the limit. If Microsoft company would not have entered into international business, its profit would have been limited. It would have had limited scope for business. Because they entered into international business, for them profit and business is sky high. No end for that in international business. No end for international business. No end for profits and scope for business in international business. That is the greatest opportunity of international business. Second one, experience and exposure of new business environment is too wide. Last one, wide market and competition. If you restrict your business only to domestic business environment or only to our country, your market is limited to the extent of our own country. And if you enter into international business, your market is connected to the extent of entire globe. A businessman will experience wide market and competition in international business. These are the opportunities that we come across in international business. With this, we end our discussion on second subtitle in fourth unit, that is characteristics of international business. With this, I'd like to say thank you.